was in a brothel, and the madam brought out these three prostitutes for these for these cowboys to pick from.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Hi to both of you. So congratulations are in order. First of all, to both of you for this amazing second season for the White Lotus. It's fantastic. And secondly, to you, Jennifer, for just winning an Emmy for the first season. So how did that make you feel? Were you surprised, shocked?
I felt very elated, because it just wasn't expected. And I think if you were going to say to me, like, I went through my life early on, as a young person, just always with very large expectations and nothing, I had a couple little fun things happen here and there, but I find that having no expectations in this life, which I've been doing for the second half of my life, is the way to go.
Yeah.
Because then anything cool that happens, you're like, really? Like, I think sometimes somehow the world, the clouds above, the trees know when you want something and it doesn't want to give it to you. So I feel like if you just don't really deep down to the core of you expect anything, it really works. It's sort of like people want you to have more if you don't want it, or if you don't if you aren't salivating for it or something. I think
I love that image. I like the idea of something in the water that you're trying to pull in, but the more you pull in, it pushes it away because the current goes away. But if you sit there and let the current bring it, it'll come in. That's really
And I wasn't even designed like I've never said, oh my God, I gotta have this Emmy. It was the part. I just never thought I would get, I would never get a part like what Mike wrote, for the White Lotus 1 and 2.
Oh, so that's for both of you. You just said it. I mean, you both have fantastic careers. You played many different roles. What would you say to both of you? Which one of the roles will stick with you forever, or is still a part of you, maybe?
We had a conversation about this the other night on the phone.
I mean, John can't shake. No, I mean,
Uncle Rico.
He can't. He will never be able to shake that.
But each and every. I mean, that's what we were talking about. It's I've known so many really special actors that I've looked up to that have never really fallen into that iconic thing. They've never had that one role that says, "Oh, that was that," Yeah. And we were talking about it the other night, and we just were kind of saying how lucky we felt that we both had that opportunity in our careers, respectively, that we have had a couple of really, in her case, in Jennifer's case, a few that really stand out. And I feel, excuse me, that this is like adding to mine, my little collection.
What about you, Jennifer? Which one will you not shake?
Well, in the very beginning of my career, I was in a movie where I didn't have any lines, but I was in a brothel, and the madam brought out these three prostitutes for these cowboys to pick from, and the cowboys were standing there, and they picked the other girl. I guess I was like the last girl standing. In other words, they picked the other two girls, and then they looked at me, and then I mean, and I thought, like, I think I've gotten a lot of accolades for that. No, but I mean, imagine, that
Did
that
feel like your career in the beginning, like you're
like
always going to be
in the beginning, what I mean? Yeah, and then yeah, so to get like Legally Blonde after that, or American Pie, like after that, it was very satisfying.
Mm-hmm.